We're back with you here at Winton Motor Raceway. This will be the second race of the day. 24 laps with one mandatory pit stop. Waiting for the green light. We're underway. And kind of bogged down in the middle there. Everybody through. No, that's Bear. He goes off. And Ed gets into the back of Helios and spins him around. So once again, unable to get through turn one clean. It's a lot of cars in a real tight space, makes that very challenging. Smokey able to take the lead, with Stinky just behind him. Everybody bumper to bumper, door to door. It's a really entertaining racetrack with 21 V8 Supercars out there. Doing a nice job. And that Seahawk's trying to get around Tony. Flashes his lights to let him know he's there. As they come down Falcon Straight. Approaching turn 11. And then they'll round out turn 12 and back on the front straight. And that is, Vaughn goes off. Not quite sure what happened there. Again, as they're rounding down the front straight. See everybody doing a nice job. Starting to figure this track out. Second race. And as I say that, Spaz goes off and hits the wall. Once again, heavy front-end damage will end his day. That's too bad. Hate to see that. And this is Don power sliding through turn 1 and 2. Goes the other way and slams into the wall. Destroys the front end of that car. And he's out of the race. So, just like that, 2 cars done. And this is F1. We're getting word that he's having an electrical failure. And he's going to have to pull off the track. So that's 3 cars out within the first lap and a half. Wow. And this is a battle for 5th. Hawks trying to get around Tony here. It's a good run through this section. As you can see, it's very tough to get around cars on this track. There's not a whole lot of room. Both drivers giving each other as much room as possible. And it looks like Tony will go ahead and allow Seahawk to get through. Try to save his tires for later. And this is further back. This is Helios and Lawyer. Helios, the unfortunate victim of a crash at the first turn. And Lawyer slams the door on him. And again, Helios spins out, so having a real tough day. This track is very unforgiving. And Smokey maintains the lead. We're on lap 6 here. And this is Stinky goes wide on board with Boza. And it looks like Boza will get around him for second. And Brent doesn't let up at all. He's going to try to get around him as well while he can. So all of a sudden, Stinky finds himself back in 4th. Must be having some issues with the handling of that car. It's very uncharacteristic. And Tin Bear had his best qualifying of the season. Really getting this track figured out. And that's Old Slow Fred in front of him. He goes off the track, spins right in front of Bear. Hits the wall, doesn't look like he's got a whole lot of damage. But he'll get back underway. And this is shaping up to be a great battle between Boza and Brent for second place. Brent gives him a little nudge, tries to go to the outside again, trying to find every opportunity he can to make a pass. We'll continue to watch this battle progress throughout the race. And further back, this is Vaughn and Timber. And Vaughn loses the back end a little bit. Timber gets around him. And Vaughn brakes way too late. Punts Timber off into the grass. So a lot of bumping going on. I'm sure there'll be some heated words after the race between those two. On board with Hawks. And Stinky again. This is for fourth. Hawks will get around Stinky. Kind of a cool shot there. So after starting 9th, Hawks already has moved up to 4th about halfway through the race, not even quite halfway through. And we're at lap 13, and the pits will begin. That's our leader, Smokey, going in, and that will put Brent into the lead temporarily anyway. Hawks in second. As you can see, there's two brand new Gone Broke Racing liveries driven by both Hawks and Helios. One's a Ford, one's a Holden. And lap 15, Smokey back in the lead. The battle continues between Brent and Boza. Brent has the lead currently. So the top four are separated by about 3 seconds. On board with Boza. It's a really cool shot in car. And Boza dives to the inside, holds it tight to the curb. Going through the S's here, winding through. This is a really cool shot. Boza really pushing hard to try to get around Brent. But while those two battle, Smokey gradually increases his lead. And Brent makes a minor mistake, and that's all it takes for Boza to get back into second. Nicely done. This is for 7th between Kelly and Jarhead. These two have a little bit of a rivalry going on, and Kelly has been pushing hard. Looks like his back tires are starting to go on him. Got real loose there and spins around again. White Wolf does a nice job avoiding him. Wolf will kindly take that position and move up into 8th. Just a few laps to go. Our top four are still within just a few seconds of each other. And our leader trying to get around a lap car, that's Ed Durbin. Bumps into the back of him, but does get around. That's going to allow Boza to have a chance to take a look here. Again, looking for just the right moment to make the pass. This is on board with Brent. That's Hawks right behind him, pushing hard to get a podium spot. As you can see, there's not a whole lot of opportunity to pass. Hawks dives to the inside. Backs off again, doesn't want to take both of them out in the process and lose several spots because of it. So a lot of action going on at the front of the pack here. Hawks able to get around Rusty there. Lost a little bit of gap between him and Brent in the process. And continuing to deal with lap traffic. Boza bumps into Tim Bear there. But didn't lose much space there between him and Smokey. So just about a lap and a half to go. Boza pushing really hard. Each driver trying to get their first victory in the V8 Supercars series. Boza nice and tight to the curb there. Continuing to push. Final lap. It's the lawyer in front of him. He's a lapped car. And looks like Boza may have lost a little bit of gap between him and Smokey. So looks like Smokey will take his first victory. Third place is still up for grabs. Just a couple corners to go. On board with Hawks. Gonna try to take a dive. No, backs out of it. And looks like Brent will get the podium spot. You can see those two cars separated by about maybe 1/10, if that. And Stinky will round out the top 5. Congratulations to Smokey, his first victory here in the V8 Supercars Championship. Burn him up, my friend, burn him up. Nicely done. Here are your results. And the current standings. So after round 3, Stinky holds a 58-point advantage over Smokey, with Hawks just 26 points out of second. Brent currently in 4th. And after an unfortunate electrical failure, F1 drops to 5th in the points. Well, we hope you enjoyed this action-packed race here at Winton. We'll see you in about a month from now when the V8s travel back to the United States to the Great Northwest at Portland International Raceway.